Why is nature meaningful? Nature is meaningful because it can provide insight to our own inner turmoils. It can also teach us lessons about reality and share how things are not always as bleak as they may seem. And despite nature's power and ability to destroy, it can also provide and heal. The sky, or celestial sphere as it is called in astronomy, is the view of the atmosphere in outer space from Earth. The color of the sky changes with the time of day and the phenomena occurring. During the day, the sky is blue due to Rayleigh scattering, which sends blue wavelengths out farther than red ones. When the sun sets, the pinks and oranges are a result of the wavelengths having to travel farther in order to reach through the atmosphere. At night, celestial bodies such as the moon and stars can be seen. Watching the sky at night is known as stargazing, and it is beautiful because the vast expanse of space is just laid out before us, infinite and unknown. It grants us the opportunity to look beyond and to just wonder, to reflect, and see ourselves in the boundless blue sky. I'm sitting on the porch watching the sky. The way it shifts ever so slightly over time, the clouds drifting lazily across the sky, the orange and pink of the setting sun. I stand up to keep the sun in sight as it sinks behind the houses. Darkness envelops the neighborhood, not instantly, but fast enough that I'm thrown off guard. The wind whispers past my ear. The near quiet unsettles me and I step into the house, on edge from the rapid change in weather. Maybe it was foreshadowing for the change to come next. Third grade was nearing an end and I was going to be changing schools. I kept telling myself that swapping schools wasn't scary, it was cool, it was an opportunity. I would be able to make new friends and meet new people. However, I was anxious. I had already struggled to make friends here, and if I couldn't get it right at this school, how was I going to manage with an entirely new one? How soon unaccountable I became tired and sick, till rising and gliding out I wandered off by myself in the mystical moist night air and from time to time looked up in perfect silence at the stars. In the poem The Learned Astronomer by Walt Whitman, the narrator shows two different ways to look at the night sky. Rather than looking at the charts and measurements, he goes outside and just admires the stars. As I found myself watching the sky more and more, just spacing out while watching the slow transition of the sky's colors, the sun to moon and stars, the mood of the clouds, I realized there were two ways of seeing my circumstances. I could either dwell on the possibility of not being able to fit in, or rise to the challenge and try to adapt to my situation. After all, the sun sets every night and rises every morning, even if it's cloudy or rainy, and like the sun, I would continue to persist no matter what was happening around me.